Hello everyone. So at this class I am going to revise the chapter continuity and differentiation which will carry 2 and 4 marks questions. ठीक है, जो आज मैं questions discuss करूंगा these questions will carry 2 and 4 marks. Okay, the chapter is continuity and differentiation. So let us discuss the first question. Here the first question is, if y is equal to sine inverse of 5x plus 12 into under root 1 minus x square whole thing divided by 13, then find dy by dx. Okay, ये सब जो क्वेश्चंस मैं डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ ऑलरेडी प्रीवियस ईयर्स बोर्ड में आ गया है, सीबीएसई में, काउंसिल में, सब में आ गया है. ठीक है, सो here one function is given, y is equal to sine inverse of something, then find dy by dx. जब ऐसा इनवर्स ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन रहता है तब मैं बताया था कि डोंट go for direct differentiation. If the function will carry an inverse trigonometric function, don't go for direct differentiation. Okay, just try to write the given function in simplest form. Okay, first of all you have to write the given function in simplest form and then only you go for the differentiation. तो ये फंक्शन को simplest form में लिखने के लिए थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा कैसे लिखना है. एक्चुअली दिस क्वेश्चन विल कैरी 4 मार्क्स. ओके, सो हियर द फंक्शन इज y इज इक्वल टू साइन इनवर्स ऑफ दिस वन, राइट? साइन इनवर्स ऑफ 5x प्लस 12 इंटू अंडर रूट 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर होल थिंग डिवाइडेड बाय 13. सो हियर इफ आई पुट x इज इक्वल टू साइन थीटा, यहाँ पे जो x है, x के जगह में अगर साइन थीटा पुट करूं तो क्या मिलेगा? y इज इक्वल टू साइन इनवर्स ऑफ 5 साइन थीटा प्लस 12 इंटू 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा इज कॉस स्क्वायर एंड रूट ओवर कॉस स्क्वायर इज कॉस थीटा 13 plus 12 cos theta by 13. Can I write like this? Yes, we can write it like this also. Okay, 5 sin theta by 13 plus 12 cos theta by 13. Okay, क्या करने के लिए जा रहा हूं मैं? फर्स्ट आई एम ट्राइंग टू राइट द फंक्शन इन सिंपलेस्ट फॉर्म. ओके, सो इसके बाद लेट 5 by 13 is equal to cos alpha and 12 by 13 is equal to sin alpha. This 12 by 13 equal to sin alpha consider कर लिया और 5 by 13 is equal to cos alpha consider कर लिया. So therefore the given function now can be written as y is equal to sine inverse of 5 by 13. If it is cos alpha, then sine theta into cos alpha. Yes, sine theta into cos alpha plus cos theta into 12 by 13 is sine alpha. That is sine inverse of, now sine theta cos alpha plus cos theta sine alpha can be written as sine of theta plus alpha. Yes or not? So sine inverse and sine if I cancel it out, so तो फिर क्या मिलेगा? y is equal to theta plus alpha. Now this is in simplest form. यही मैं ट्राई कर रहा था simplest form में लाने के लिए. Okay, so y is equal to theta plus alpha. But we know x is equal to sine theta means we can write theta is equal to sine inverse x, right? Means we can replace this theta by sine inverse x. But how can we replace this alpha? ये alpha को कैसे replace कर सकते हैं? See, to replace this alpha into trigonometric form, find the value of tan alpha. We all know tan alpha means sin alpha by cos alpha. So sin alpha is 12 by 13, cos alpha is 5 by 13. So tan alpha will be 12 by 5. So if tan alpha is 12 by 5, therefore we can write alpha is equal to tan inverse of 12 by 5. Yes or not? So now we know the value of alpha also. See, okay, theta we can replace by sin inverse x, but alpha how can we replace? Find the value of tan alpha. Alpha को replace करने के लिए tan alpha का value find out करो, because we know the values of sin alpha as well as cos alpha. ठीक है, so now we know the value of alpha also, which is tan inverse of 12 by 5. Therefore the given function can be written as y is equal to, we can replace this theta by sin inverse x plus we can replace this alpha by tan inverse of 12 by 5. Okay, but why we need to replace this theta and alpha? Why? Can we go for direct differentiation? No, because you have to find dy by dx, which means you have to differentiate this function with respect to x. But here theta और alpha को कैसे with respect to x के साथ differentiate करना? It is not possible. So that's why you have to replace theta as well as alpha. Since I have considered that x is equal to sin theta, so easily we can write theta is equal to sin inverse x. So just like that I have replaced theta by sin inverse x. Similarly, we can replace this alpha by tan inverse of 12 by 5. Okay. Now if you differentiate both sides with respect to x, so dy by dx is equal to, what is the differentiation of sin inverse x with respect to x? We all know differentiation of sin inverse x with respect to x is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Okay, plus tan inverse of 12 by 5. This is a constant term or not? 12 by 5 is constant, means tan inverse of 12 by 5 is also constant. That means here the whole term is a constant, and the differentiation of any constant is 0. So therefore the final answer is 1 by root over 1 minus x square, which is the final solution of this question. Okay, so whenever the function will be in terms of inverse trigonometric function, first try to write the given function in simplest form like this. Okay, and then you can go for differentiation. Okay, so now I will discuss the next question, question number 2. Question number 2 जो है, this is not for differentiation. This question is from continuity. The question is, if f of x is equal to x into sine of 1 by x. If f of x is equal to x into sine of 1 by x when x is not equal to 0, and f of x is equal to k when x is exactly equal to 0, is continuous at x equal to 0. Here the function, the given function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Then find the value of k. यहाँ पे k का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना है. सो इसका सोल्यूशन क्या लिखना है? Since already in the question it is given that the function is a continuous at x equal to 0, so by the definition of continuity we can write f of 0, this is equal to limit x approaches 0 f of x or not. Since the given function is continuous at x is equal to 0, therefore by the definition of continuity we can write f of 0 is equal to limit x tends to 0 or x approaches 0 f of x. Okay, so f of 0, what is the value of f of 0? F of x is equal to k when x is equal to 0. That means the value of f of 0 is k. But what about the value of limit x tends to 0 f of x? Limit x tends to 0 f of x, which means यहाँ पे लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट राइट हैंड लिमिट दोनों का कंसीडर किया गया है. सो लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट मींस 0 पावर माइनस एंड 0 पावर प्लस. यस और नॉट? दैट मींस नॉट इक्वल टू 0 में आएगा ये. तो नॉट इक्वल टू 0 में f ऑफ x का वैल्यू क्या दिया गया है? x इंटू साइन ऑफ 1 बाई x. ओके, नाउ since we all know minus 1 less than or equal to sine of 1 by x less than or equal to 1, yes or not? The minimum value of sine theta is minus 1, whereas the maximum value of sine theta is plus 1. So since we know minus 1 less than equal to sine of 1 by x less than equal to 1, therefore the possible value of k is 0. Okay, so this is the value of k. Since the given function is continuous at x equal to 0, therefore by the definition of continuity we can write f of 0 is equal to limit x approaches 0 f of x. So f of 0 का वैल्यू k दिया गया है और f of x जो लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट और राइट हैंड लिमिट में सेटिस्फाई करेगा, that is x into sine of 1 by x only. Okay, and we all know sine of 1 by x, that is the minimum value of sine of 1 by x is minus 1, whereas the maximum value is plus 1. So therefore the possible value of k is 0. Okay, like this some more models I will discuss now. Question is, determine the value of f of 0 if f of x is equal to 4 to the power x minus 1 whole cube whole thing divided by sine of x by 4 into log of 1 plus x square by 3 is continuous at x is equal to 0. This is just like the previous question. Here also it is given that the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. So if the function is continuous at x is equal to 0, again by the definition of continuity, this is the solution number 3, we can write f of 0 is equal to limit x approaches 0 f of x, yes or not? So f of 0 we don't know, you are asked to find the value of f of 0 only. So limit x approaches 0, f of x means write down the function 4 to the power x minus 1 whole cube divided by sine of x by 4 into log of 1 plus x square by 3. Okay, so limit x approaches 0. यहाँ पे एक चीज देखना है, बहुत सारा फॉर्मूला यूज होगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है? ये जो राइट हैंड साइड में मैं जो फंक्शन लिखा, बहुत सारा फॉर्मूला यूज होगा जो ऑलरेडी तुम लोगों को मिल गया. सो क्या क्या फॉर्मूला यूज हो सकता है? 4 टू द पावर x माइनस 1 होल क्यूब है. कैन आई राइट इट एज 4 टू द पावर x माइनस 1 बाई x whole cube? Of course, this x cube is extra term, but why I have written? Because we all know limit x approaches 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x is equal to log a base e. Just to write this formula, I have expressed the numerator in the form of 4 power a to the power x minus 1 by x. यहाँ पे जो x cube लिया, this is extra term, और ये extra term लिया तो कैंसिल भी करना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो कैंसिल भी कर सकते हैं. इसके लिए डिनोमिनेटर को पहले अरेंज कर लेता हूं. साइन ऑफ x बाई 4 है. वी ऑल नो लिमिट x अप्रोचेस 0, साइन x बाई x इज 1. तो साइन x बाई 4 है तो इसके नीचे भी x बाई 4 एक एक्स्ट्रा लगाना पड़ेगा. तो अगर एक्स्ट्रा लगाना पड़ेगा तो इंटू 4 भी लिखना है. 4 वी कैन कैंसिल इट आउट. नाउ यू कैन आस्क x इज ऑल्सो एन एक्स्ट्रा टर्म, बट न्यूमरेटर में भी तो x क्यूब है, वो लाने के लिए x के साथ और कुछ नहीं करना है, x डिनोमिनेटर को x को ऐसे ही रखना है, ठीक है? इनटू अगेन लॉग ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर बाई 3. लॉग ऑफ 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर बाई 3, दिस कैन बी रिटन एज, द डिनोमिनेटर को क्या लिख सकते हैं? एक्स स्क्वायर बाई 3 इंटू 3. ओके, एक्स स्क्वायर बाई 3 इंटू 3. बिकॉज 3 इफ वी कैंसिल इट आउट तो फिर क्या रहेगा? एक्स स्क्वायर, और यहाँ पे भी एक x रहेगा. सो x इंटू एक्स स्क्वायर इज एक्स क्यूब. न्यूमरेटर में भी एक x क्यूब है, सो दैट वी कैन कैंसिल x क्यूब. ओके, सो लाइक दिस यू हैव टू अरेंज द फंक्शन. अगर सब फॉर्मूला अगर पता है तो यू कैन अरेंज इट इजिली. ओके, 3 टाइप्स ऑफ फॉर्मूलाज यू हैव टू यूज इन दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू, now we can write limit x approaches 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x, this is equal to log a base e. So log, what is a? Here a is 4, base e whole cube. Don't forget to write this power also, whole cube है. Divided by sine of x by 4 by x by 4 is 1. So 1 into 1 by 4 is 1 by 4 into log of 1 plus x square by 3 by x square by 3. Log of 1 plus x square by 3 by x square by 3. This is equal to 1. 1 into 1 by 3 is 1 by 3. So therefore we can write 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 is 1 by 12. So therefore 12 into log 4 base e whole cube, which is the final answer. Okay, so here the whole term is a constant term, so no need to put the value of x, क्योंकि ये सब limit x tends to 0 में ही तो सब formula satisfy कर लिया. Okay, so you can see this question, this is important question. एक ही क्वेश्चन में 3 फॉर्मूला यूज किया गया है. So the final answer is 12 into log 4 base e whole cube. Okay, so like this you have to arrange the function. You have to learn how to arrange. How can we arrange the function? Okay, जो फंक्शन क्वेश्चन में दिया गया है उसको कैसे अरेंज करना चाहिए, फॉर्मूला अगर पता है तो आराम से अरेंज कर सकते हैं. So the next question based on differentiation. Check the question. If y is equal to b into tan inverse of x by a plus tan inverse of y by x, then find dy by dx. You are asked to find the value of dy by dx. तो dy by dx चाहिए, इसको भी थोड़ा सा मॉडिफाई करना है. डोंट गो फॉर डायरेक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन, थोड़ा सा लेंदी हो जाएगा नहीं तो. सो सिंस y is equal to b into this, therefore can I write it as tan of y by b, this is equal to x by a plus tan inverse of y by x. Yes or not? Can I write like this? फर्स्ट स्टेप से सेकेंड स्टेप तक ऐसा लिख सकते हैं कि नहीं, बिकॉज y इक्वल टू b है तो y by b is equal to tan inverse of this one. In the next step we can write tan of y by b also. ठीक है, सो दो स्टेप मिला के मैं एक ही स्टेप में लिख दिया. नाउ इफ वी डिफरेंशिएट बोथ साइड विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू x, so differentiation of tan x, we all know differentiation of tan x is sec square x. Yes, so differentiation of tan x अगर sec square x है तो, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो x नहीं है, here y by b is there, right? So again you have to differentiate y by b. So y by b differentiation is 1 by b into sec square y by b into dy by dx. Yes, we are differentiating the left hand side, not only left hand side, we are differentiating both sides with respect to x only, but here the variable is y, so that means you have to use the chain rule. Yes, so chain rule use करने के बाद ये मिला. This is equal to, what is the differentiation of x by a with respect to x, which is equal to 1 by a only, plus ddx of tan inverse x. Let us consider this y by x be x. ddx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square, here x is y by x, into ddx of y by x. So 1 by b into sec square y by b into dy by dx, this is equal to 1 by a plus, if I take LCM, this will be x square by x square plus y square into d by dx of y by x. Apply quotient rule. ddx of y by x, u by b, u dash means dy by dx, that is x into dy by dx minus y divided by x square. So x square will be cancel. तो फिर क्या रहेगा यहाँ पे 1 by a plus x into dy by dx minus y divided by x square plus y square. Okay, now since you are asked to find the value of dy by dx, तो जितना dy by dx का टर्म है सबको एक साथ, मतलब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में अरेंज करना पड़ेगा. ओके, जितना dy by dx का टर्म है सबको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में अरेंज करना है. सो 1 by b sec square y by b into dy by dx, ये टर्म को भी अगर यहाँ पे लेके आने से x into dy by dx minus y divided by x square plus y square, this is equal to 1 by a. Now what we have to do, the next part I will not explain, I will give the hint only. Just a simplification part is left. Okay, क्या करना है अभी, लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में सब dy by dx टर्म लेके आया, there is no dy by dx term on right hand side, so just you have to take dy by dx common from the left hand side part. Okay, just you have to take dy by dx common from left hand side part, because if we take common dy by dx, जो अनकॉमन टर्म रहेगा ब्रैकेट के अंदर उसको राइट हैंड साइड में लेके आने से दिस 1 by a डिवाइडेड बाय वो टर्म मिल जाएगा, देन ओनली विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ dy by dx. 2 or 3 steps are left. What we have to do, take dy by dx common from left hand side, whatever uncommon term will be there, shift those uncommon term on right hand side, then only we'll get the final answer. Okay, so this is all about solution number 4. Some more models I will discuss. Next question. If y is equal to sine inverse of root x into under root 1 minus x square minus x into under root 1 minus x, then find the value of dy by dx. So here also you have to find dy by dx from the given function. But look at the function. So here the function is inverse trigonometric function. So मैं पहले भी बोला था inverse trigonometric function होने से first of all try to express the given function in simplest form. Okay, don't go for direct differentiation. First try to express the given function in simplest form and then only you can go for the differentiation. तो इसको simplest form में लाने के लिए ये root x में कुछ trigonometric function put करना है. If you know all the trigonometric formulas like compound angle, transformation formula, multiple submultiple angle, अगर वो सब formula पता है तो then you can think about this question. Okay, so to express the given function into simplest form, try to think what value we can put. Root x and x के जगह में क्या क्या value put कर सकते हैं so that we can easily express the given function into simplest form. So if I put x is equal to sine theta and root x is equal to sine phi, let us check. यहाँ पे एंगल डिफरेंट लिया है. डोंट थिंक दैट बोथ आर सेम. एंड वन मोर थिंग, हियर x एंड रूट x टू डिफरेंट वेरिएबल्स आई हैव कंसीडर्ड, राइट? बिकॉज यहाँ पे एक रूट x भी है और रूट ओवर के अंदर x भी है, तो इसीलिए x इक्वल टू साइन थीटा और रूट x इक्वल टू साइन फाई लिया. So if I consider like this, so then the given function can be written as y is equal to sine inverse of root x. We can replace this root x by sine phi and under root 1 minus x square. Since x is sine theta, so 1 minus sine square is cos square and root over cos square means it is cos theta only. Minus, what is x? X is sine theta and 1 minus under root 1 minus x. So under root 1 minus x, actually this is not x. This will be 1 minus x square only, I think. 1 minus this is 1 minus root x. Okay, under root 1 minus x whole square. This little printing mistake is there in this question. Okay, so sin phi cos theta minus sin theta into 1 minus under root 1 minus sin square phi. Okay, 1 minus x is there, don't get confused, 1 minus x is there. So if root x is equal to sin phi, therefore x is equal to sin square phi होगा कि नहीं होगा? तो थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़ेगा. डायरेक्ट x देखा, ये x का वैल्यू यहाँ पे पुट करने से कोई फायदा नहीं होगा, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी x का वैल्यू sin थीटा पुट कर दिया. अभी यहाँ पे भी फिर x का वैल्यू sin थीटा पुट करना है, तो अंडर रूट 1 माइनस sin थीटा का कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं है, राइट? सो इसीलिए जो सेकंड x है, ये x में रूट x का वैल्यू पुट करना है. सो इफ रूट x इज इक्वल टू sin phi, therefore squaring on both sides, you will get the value of x. So x is sin square phi. So 1 minus sin square phi. That is sin inverse of sin phi cos theta minus cos phi sin theta. Is there any formula of sin A cos B minus cos A sin B? Yes. Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B is sin of A minus B. That is sin of phi minus theta. So then we can cancel sin inverse sin. तो फिर रहेगा क्या? Y is equal to phi minus theta. Now since y is equal to phi minus theta, can you go for direct differentiation? No, because you have to find dy by dx. That means you have to differentiate both sides with respect to x. So that's why first you need to change, or you need to replace this phi and theta. How can we replace? What is phi? if root x is equal to sine phi, therefore we can say phi is equal to sine inverse of root x. Yes, so replace this phi by sine inverse root x minus, how can we replace this theta? If x is equal to sine theta, therefore theta is equal to sine inverse x. So replace theta by sine inverse x. So after replacing phi and theta in terms of sine inverse, then we can go for differentiation. Now if we differentiate both sides with respect to x, so dy by dx is equal to, what is the differentiation of sine inverse root x? What is the differentiation of sine inverse x? 1 by root over 1 minus x square. Here x is root x, so root x whole square means x. Yes, into ddx of root x. Don't forget to differentiate this root x. Don't forget to differentiate this root x, because here we are using chain rule. Minus ddx of sine inverse x is 1 by root over 1 minus x square. So what is the differentiation of root x with respect to x? Differentiation of root x क्या होगा? x to the power half का differentiation क्या होता है? 1 by 2 root x. Yes, so 1 by 2 root x into 1 by under root 1 minus x minus 1 by under root 1 minus x square. So this is the value of dy by dx. So like this only you have to solve this type of questions. Okay, if the function contains inverse trigonometry, then first of all you have to write the function into simplest form, and then you can go for the differentiation. Okay, so these are the models from continuity and differentiability. The next class I will discuss another chapter's questions, extra questions. Okay, so thank you for today.